Alabama A&M isn't lacking when it comes to events this month, with another happening next week. We're talking about the Alabama Goat and Sheep Summit, and joining us now with everything we need to know is Dr. Felix Samuel. Good morning, doctor. How you doing today?
Good morning. I'm doing very well.
Good. We're happy to have you. Like I said, A&M, you all are putting on some good events, so I'm happy to talk about this one. I got to ask, what inspired the Alabama Goat and Sheep Summit, and what impact do you guys expect to have on the community?
Oh, basically, Alabama Sheep and Goat Summit is a collaborative platform where farmers come together. The major inspiration to it is due to the increasing demand for sheep and goats within Alabama as a result of increased or diverse cultural settlements.
Yeah.
So this increase necessitated or has led to the quest for collaboration and exposure to most best practice in small ruminant production.
Yeah.
So that is actually the prompting, reason.
Awesome. And what are some of the major challenges? Like you said, we've already seen why this was important. So some of the major challenges faced by, small ruminant farmers in Alabama today.
Basically, the major problem that small ruminant farmers face in Alabama is the problem of internal parasite, particularly Haemonchus, which is notorious, especially during the summer. They are seasonally distributed, but they cause a lot of losses. So apart from that, there are other challenges farmers also experience, such as limited access to large animal veterinary care is also a problem. They also have inconsistent market channels. Farmers lack, some of them lack the information and the knowledge on the best way to process their products so that they can maximize the profit they get from it. Limited access to land also is a problem, and then the fluctuating price of feed is also a problem with small ruminant production in Alabama.
Well, the list, it sounds like a long list. It's not just one thing that you all are trying to tackle here, but even with those problems, like you said, the education of it all is what's important. And I was taking a glance at some of those images that we had there, and it looked like you all had a lot of participants, whether it be from students or local farmers. So I'm happy that people are able to get the help that they need, with information like this. Going a little further into this, how can proper hoof and parasite management, as you just talked about, contribute to herd profitability, if that's an issue?
Okay. Hoof actually is an important, hoof health is an important management practice.
Yeah.
Now, this is because an animal with a healthy hoof graze efficiently, have a better conformation, and also have more reproductive, efficiency, so to say. Because when the hoof is defective, due to the pain that comes therein, the animal do not graze well, and that leads to loss of weight, loss of product from this animal, as well as reduced reproductive potential of the animals.
Now, do you all do any sort of teaching to help care for, hooves on the animals and things like that?
Yes, we do. We also provide hands-on training on the best practices regarding hoof trimming, and also help the farmers identify the different kinds of hoof-related diseases, and also how to go about treating them, and also expose them to preventive measures so as to curb these incidents in the future.
Yeah, again, looking at some of those pictures, the hands-on, that's what I enjoy the most. Like when you think about, agriculture or farming, it's really just best to get out there, and do it and get your hands dirty. So those pictures really just tell the story of it all. How does Alabama A&M University's extension program support some of those small-scale livestock producers out there?
So basically, what we do is that we are the educational outreach of the university. We translate research-based research-based information to the farmers. Also help them in terms of bringing it into hands-on, so the farmers learn exactly, what should be done in the right place. We also organize things like webinar series, which is more like digital resources for the farmers, as well as scholastic publications like Fact Guide, and also some bulletins for the farmers to go through. Like, part of what we also do is the summit which is coming next week.
Yeah.
More or less will bring farmers together for them to network, and also we also bring experts to teach them. That further enhances their, educational exposure as well as the best practices in small ruminants.
I know you guys are looking for a huge turnout, so folks who are listening are like, I need to go to this, or somebody that I know can benefit. What information do they need to know about when and where it's taking place?
Okay, the summit will be happening in Alabama A&M on the 15th of November, 2025. It's going to be on Saturday, and the time is between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. The registration is free for the summit. So we'll have a diverse section ranging from heart health management, reproductive management, hands-on with respect to hoof care, parasite diagnostic, protocols, as well as value, additions that comes with small ruminant farming.
Yeah, awesome. Well, you guys, look, grab a friend, register. It is free, just as Doctor said. So go ahead and have yourself a good time and learn something that can help us here in North Alabama and those farmers out there. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Welcome. Thank
Absolutely.
You.